Here are three things I wish I better understood before starting YouTube. Not three things that I didn't hear, but three things I wish I better understood before I started YouTube. All right, look. Let me start off with this one, because this one's like really, really difficult. It's called the messy middle. When I'm talking about the messy middle is the part before, after you get started, but before you quote unquote made it. That's the part where you're just recording videos and it's just going out into the space. Like there's the word middle, meaning that you're actually in the middle of, like in between two ends of something. The messy middle just means this is the part you've already started, but you haven't gained traction. You don't know what's happening yet. And it's very difficult because you don't get any kind of validation. You're just kind of recording, and there's like about 11,000 different things that you could do differently that may improve your click-through rate, may improve YouTube giving you, promoting you through the algorithm, suggesting your videos, that kind of thing. And all of that takes time. And there's no definitive way, okay, if you from A to Z, it'll take you exactly 23 days to do it, depending on your posting schedule, kind of thing. It's not explained. You just kind of have to accept it and move on. Now, I knew that it was going to be challenging in terms of a long-term process. What I didn't realize was just how mentally challenging it would be just to continue. And I'm not saying that I've decided, I want to give up or anything like that. I'm just saying that that is the challenge that no one ever talks about, that messy middle. When you're looking at content creators on YouTube, generally you're looking at people who are already established, and their production is great, everything's great. It's just like watching TV. And when you're getting to that point, it's just very challenging because you don't know what you need to do differently. It just again, as I'm talking in circles right now, that's just an example of, hey, how you don't know what you don't know. Here's another thing that I wish I better understood. Your posting schedule will have a lot to do with how easy or hard it is to stop making videos. For example, I have decided to do videos on a more frequent basis, like almost daily if possible, just because I decided that I wanted to get used to or accustomed to making videos first. I mean, a big part for me getting started was just like, am I really doing this? Because I know me, and I know I don't want to do anything. I've already got stuff that I'm doing, so I don't want to do this. Am I really going to do it? You get the idea? So as I've been consistent in posting, my whole idea or mindset has changed where, okay, this is something that I need to actually get a little antsy if I have an idea I want to record and I haven't recorded it yet. So that means it makes it easier for me to be consistent because it's like this bigger piece of my brain in terms of developing the habit of posting. Whereas I think most people would tell you that you should post about once or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. And because that posting schedule is a little further out, it's easier to miss posting. So, for example, when I was posting, when I first got started posting, I was trying to get my videos posted by like around 10:30 at night, kind of thing. So I would get started on the video late after work, that kind of thing, and then sometimes it would go like 11, then it's 11:30, then it's 12, then it's 1, then it's 2, and now I've kind of like missed a whole day. So now I've missed a day. So like I've only missed a day or missed a couple of days, but whatever the case is, I'm relatively close to my goal in terms of my posting consistency. You take that same thing, and if you're posting once a week, now you've missed a week, and now instead of getting 4 videos posted in a month, you've gotten 3. And it doesn't matter, whatever it is that you decide to do, you just want to make sure that you're consistent in it, because I understand this helps the algorithm or helps YouTube push you. So that's just something to be aware of. Your posting schedule will have a lot to do with how easy it is for you to become inconsistency, in my opinion, based on my experience. Okay. And then the third thing that you want to be aware of is that what you choose to post about, how you come up with your content, will have a lot to do with how easy it is for you to come up with ideas. Now, being honest, between me and you, with the advent of AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Google, Google Gemini, I think you do this Perplex, whatever. Anyway, all the new AI tools, it's very easy to come up with ideas. It'll just give you ideas, add in for them, add just tons of ideas. However, a lot of that stuff may not resonate with you in terms of coming up with, hey, this is something I want to talk about, this is something I don't want to talk about, kind of thing. So the way that I do it is maybe it's more challenging because I have to come up with things that I want to talk about versus if you're doing reaction videos. Reaction videos are where you find things on the internet, which makes it fun to find content. And then you're like, hey, this is something I saw, or maybe you see something on a different platform, like you saw something on TikTok or you saw something on Instagram. You find something else on YouTube and you get the video and then you just make your own commentary on what that person was talking about. And that works. A lot of times what will happen is that you find content that is trending or something that everyone's watching, and then you throw your video in there following the same content or same trend, and now you've got more views because you're being fed into the algorithm. So that's one way with reaction. Another way is, if you went with current events kind of thing. So now you're paying attention to current events, you're making content. What I'm saying is that the idea of your content will create more of like I want to say flywheel, I don't know if that's appropriate, but it'll create like a center or a base that you can draw ideas off of based on what's happening. Now, the challenge with those things is that if you find stuff or you're not finding things that you want to comment on, but you feel like you need to publish because you haven't published in a while, or the news cycle, for example, if you're commenting on news or like let's say sports, or let's even go more specific, you're commenting on football, right? So you've got a pretty good content flywheel content base during football season, but then come February, you don't really have anything left to talk about. Off season, but there's really nothing happening as far as football goes. So then you have to either pivot, create another channel, or get your audience accustomed to you talking about other sports, or you just, you just got to keep things going. So I'm just saying those are three things that I wish, not that I was told, but I wish I better understood. The messy middle, the publishing schedule that I decide on, and where you get your content ideas. Hey, if you're starting to think about doing YouTube, what are some things that you wish you knew? Or if you have any questions about what it's like to start a YouTube channel and you're at the beginning, like very beginning, because I didn't see anything like this, probably because these are beginning videos and no one ever watches the start of anything. Feel free to make a comment. Let me know. I'd love to reach out. And that's all I got for you right now. Thanks. Bye.